Okay, today's video, salamander piles. So we have a bunch of wood. This is actually wood we cut from a storm a few years back when we were doing a bunch of tree work. And we just piled it up. So I'm cutting it down for firewood now, and I'm just cutting the two ends off because it's pretty wet. But I'm using them to make a salamander pile. So I'm gonna stack this about a foot deep roughly. I'm gonna work it up this hillside. I always pick a spot that is gonna stay really humid and it's shaded. This is a super shaded spot and maybe right before the sunset, 5 minutes of direct sunlight, maybe some days. So real nice shaded humid spot, and you throw your cookies on piles. And this actually started as an accidental thing. I had a huge hemlock and I had to cut the whole tree. I mean, like a huge hemlock, probably over 4 foot diameter. And so to move it, my wife and I had to cut it into little cookies that were like 3 inches thick so we could move it and haul it out without equipment. So we cut it all into cookies and we unloaded these just trailer after trailer after trailer of cookies. And you just can't really do anything with hemlock cookies. And so eventually I decided to break them up and kind of move them around to make the pile, more even, so it could just break down fast. And every piece I moved was just like layers of salamanders and salamander eggs. Just every kind of salamander we have here in this little area was just full of them. So anyway, I started doing that on purpose. So now when I'm doing something like this, I'll purposely make little stacks of rounds in a spot like that just for the salamanders. And the other thing you get are the centipedes. And so I'll intentionally let centipedes go. So like this right here is my centipede stock for this. I found this yesterday splitting wood, and it had termites and it was completely full of centipedes. And if you wiggle it around, you can still see them now and then. So I moved them into this pile. And so then you have two things. You have habitat for cool little salamanders that also eat bugs that stay in the wood. And then you have a spot where it's going to attract boring bugs and pest bugs, but you'll have a predatory bug like the centipede eating them. So you kind of have a nice little ecosystem. And my oldest pile is now just a pile of mush, but at one point it was maybe 30 feet long and 2 feet deep, and it was just all salamanders. It's pretty cool. So salamander habitat from scraps.